Last weekend, I tried out this Mediterranean sandwich and it turned out so amazing that I had to share it with you guys. So let's see how to make the sandwich. When I think of the Mediterranean region, I think of grilled veggies, all fresh grilled veggies. So that's what I'm going to do. But before I start cutting my vegetables, I'm going to start my grill pan. On high heat, I want all of these line marks to come onto my veggies. So I'm going to start with bengan, brinjal or aubergine. I'm going to cut thick slices of this. You can also use the purple one, the big one, but this also does very well. I'm going to season the brinjal just a little with a pinch of salt. And now I'm going to grill this with a little bit of olive oil. My pan is nice and hot. If you don't have a pan like this, don't worry about it. You can also use a regular skillet. But make sure it's extremely hot. You should hear this kind of sizzle. You can press the veggies down with your spatula so that they get nice grill marks. Now I'm going to add salt on the other side. Now it's time to flip it. Press the other side as well. I love how these grill marks look. The brinjal is done. You must be wondering why we are using brinjals in a sandwich. It's because Mediterranean cuisine uses this as a very normal ingredient and we're just getting the essence of it in our sandwich. Now here's the thing about brinjals. If you salt them and leave them aside, they will seep out a lot of water. And if you add a lot of oil while cooking them, they'll drink all that oil. So make sure that you don't do that because we don't want to draw out all that moisture from the brinjal and we want to fry it in very little oil. It will cook through no matter what. Moving on to our next vegetable, tomatoes. I'm just going to slice them again. We'll season this with a bit of salt. And before adding it to the pan, I'm going to saute a little bit of garlic, some chopped garlic in the pan so that the tomatoes can have all that garlicky flavor in them. 1 clove should be enough. Spread it around all over the pan and quickly place the tomatoes before the garlic starts burning. The moisture from the tomatoes will prevent them from burning. The tomatoes will take a while to cook. I have already flipped them, but these do not have as much color as the brinjal. So I'm just going to let this cook on medium flame and I'll move on to cutting my other vegetables. I have a red capsicum here which I'm going to cut into small cubes. And after the red bell pepper, I'm going to cut my zucchini. Again, remember zucchini has a lot of water content. Let's season our veggies. Some more salt, and now let's check on our tomatoes. They look like they're done, so let's take them out on our plate. It brings out a lot of flavor from the tomatoes when you grill them. And that's true for all the other veggies as well. So now, time for our zucchini. Salt side down and bell pepper on the side. A bit of olive oil from the sides. Let's season our veggies. Some more salt. Flipping these over. The other side is also done. I'm taking this out. You can decide the doneness of your veggies based on your liking. I like them to have a little bit of bite, so I undercook them a little, but you can also go ahead and cook them completely. Let's assemble our sandwich. I'm going to take 2 slices of bread, add butter to both sides. Now I'm going to add a little bit of basil pesto on one side. Now don't come at me telling me that this is not Mediterranean. It's fine. I just like it. That's why I'm adding it. You can skip it or add any other dip of your choice. Now let's add our veggies. First I'm going to layer the brinjal. Then 1 zucchini in the center, red bell pepper and tomato slices on top. Now I'm going to crumble some soft cheese over this. Use any cheese of your choice. If you're planning to use feta, make sure that you're not adding any extra salt to your veggies because feta itself is very, very salty. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of pepper. I'm going to close the sandwich and apply a little bit of butter on top. Now, like any good sandwich, let's grill this on the same pan. Now I'm going to add a little bit of butter on top as well, so that once we flip it, it toasts very nicely. Let's make the other one as well. Looks like it's done. Let's flip it over. Looks beautiful. Sounds crunchy as well. Our sandwich is done. Let's take it out in a plate and grill the other one. Both our sandwiches are ready. Let's slice through and have a look inside. I'm going to diagonally cut it. What a beautifully simple sandwich this was to make, right? It's absolutely easy to make this, and you can switch it up with your favorite vegetables or sauces. Let me know in the comments below what you would like to try in this sandwich, and I'll see you next week.